Hello and welcome back to the video where we're talking about what to do if you are an executor of a will. Well, if you are an executor of the will and the decedent is dead, that's the main caveat, the person has to be dead, then you can now probate that will. First of all, please ensure that you have the original will. If you have the original will, then you can probate that will. You can first take that will to a competent attorney who can then file an application for the probate of that will. That will, along with the application, gets filed with the courthouse, and then you can apply for letters testamentary, and so that you can do whatever that will says, so that you can bring forth whatever that decedent wants within that will. The next thing that you have to do is to then make sure that all the assets that that will covers are collected, that are in safekeeping, so that you can actually, when you get those letters, go ahead and make sure that you can distribute those assets within the will. Well, ensure that you can't distribute those assets yet because you don't have the authority until you have those letters testamentary. But as the executor of that will, you have the authority, really the obligation, to make sure that those assets are in safekeeping. So if you know that there are things that maybe there's a car on the side of the road, you want to make sure that the car is in safekeeping. You know, if the house is wide open, you want to make that the house is secured. You know, just make sure that all the assets are in safekeeping, make sure that everything is copacetic, and make sure that nothing is wasted while you're waiting for those letters testamentary. So if you are the executor in a valid will, those are the things that you can do. You don't have the authority until the will is actually probated, but you do have the onus. The onus is on you to make sure that the assets that are covered on the will are properly secured so that there's no waste on the estate. And once you get your letters testamentary, you can go ahead, secure all the assets, make sure that the assets can be distributed according to the directions under the will. I hope that helps. My name is Megan Truick with the Law Office of Bryan Fagan. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching our video. We hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. If you liked what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. Got any questions or thoughts? Drop a comment below. And if you know someone who could benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it with them. For more awesome resources, check out the description below. Take care. We'll see you in the next video.